sorry, kiddo, I really am. You have a good soul. And I hate giving good people bad news.
I'm Tony, he's Mike, and today, at long last, we return to the Brunoverse with 1989's Born to Fight.
I didn't give you all that money so you could pass out.
One for you, and one for you.
If you don't cooperate, our contract is void and you give me back the money.
Starring?
Starring Brent Huff as Sam Wood.
I get this funny feeling I'm getting screwed.
And Mary Stavin as Marilyn.
Hey! Huh? Whee! And they say money can't buy happiness.
That says something about Bruno because he got 2 returning cast members, not just 1.
But 2.
You don't give a flying fuck about my friends. Put them choppers in the air right now. I'm gonna blow you the fuck away.
Mike, try to walk us through the plot.
Well, surprisingly, if you watch any Strike Commando movie, every plot's the same. Even though it's a Strike Commando, it should be. It should be Strike Commando 3. But that's neither here nor there. So we have Sam Wood, who's chilling out in the bar. He's napping, and in comes who we think is a reporter trying to hire him to check out this prison somewhere up the river.
I'm Marilyn Kane from USI News. I'm here to talk to you about some business.
And talk about his experiences
Yeah.
as a POW during the Vietnam War. Don't forget that. That's important.
Right, that is important. Because he's the one person that escaped from this prison.
Unless you're just too terribly busy.
So anyways, you come to find out that she's not actually a reporter, and she's trying to get Sam to help get her father out of this prison.
They're prisoners in Lieutenant. Who's this general?
My father.
This big interview is a lot of crap, huh?
You're the only one who can set him free.
There is a guy, Bross, who is supposed to be negotiating with the bad guy in this movie. His name is...
Brillo Head.
Alex Boss?
Colonel Dwan Luck?
Well, you come to find out that Bross and Duan Locke are working together. They're trying to scam the United States out of $10 million.
I have the power to make a deal with you.
What kind?
Money. Enough to change your whole life. Those 7 prisoners are worth $10 million.
And they're going to set up a escape where then General, what the hell's his name? Give me a second. General Weber, who is the blonde girl's dad, set him up so they get ambushed and they die.
That hysterical woman is a godsend. A perfect justification. Officially, she will have organized a childish escape. Very badly planned. Alas, it'll be her fault when they all die.
And shenanigans, scorched earth, infinite ammo cheat, and all that shit ensues.
Okay, when you start this movie, it half-ass makes sense. there's like a, you can literally watch Bruno's mind deteriorate as the film goes on, because it starts off again. She's a reporter. She wants to talk about his record. All that. This all tracks, and you're getting every Bruno character trope ever.
Yes.
And then at some point, It just completely goes off the rails. And then they like try to make it a twist with another twist, and then another twist, and then a double cross, and then a triple top, and then a backflip, and then a gator, and then Bruno just says, "Fuck it, let's just blow everything up."
Boom.
I still give him a solid 8 though on my scorecard. Even though it's a flawed routine.
It is absolutely flawed, but I will say this. It starts off really strong. It's really engaging. It's when you get into the double, triple, quadruple cross, all that, it kind of goes flat. And then Mike Ransom. Not Mike Ransom. Gets good and pissed off, and he finds a cache of weapons somewhere, because next thing you know, he's slamming guns into holsters and wrapping his body in ammo. And then just scorched earth ensues with a lesson that basically says generals should listen to their soldiers. Shame on you.
I have one big regret. That I didn't listen to you then. It was a grave mistake.
We all make mistakes.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to watch this movie, and you should,
Yes.
make sure that you're wide awake. Because when you get to that lull, go get a soda, get some coffee, get some popcorn, whatever. Occupy yourself, because the lull is not indicative of where this movie goes. It's well worth it when shit hits the fan. Bruno just kind of went, ah!
Well, no. Bruno is in his element at the beginning and the end of the movie. Where Bruno's weak is in the middle, where it counts, where you really got to string it all together. He never does quite stick those landings. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. And here's why. Because it's Mike Ransom, but it's not. And he will kill every motherfucker he has to. It doesn't matter how Asian they are. They will die. He will go through as much ammo as he has to get this job done.
Okay, so while doing some research for this film, I discovered that the screenplay, there was actually a screenplay for this, and I think really that's where they went wrong. They should have just let Bruno do his thing, but they didn't. They filmed Strike Commando 2, and apparently what do you do when you still have a week in the Philippines, $20, and your cast is still there? You make another movie, because this was shot immediately after the Strike Commando 2 film.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely believe it. I mean, half the cast is already there.
Other than that, it's just extras and Filipino stuntmen.
It's probably the same stuff. I want to swear it's a meta moment where they fake the death and the Asian crew gets right back up giggling.
It is most definitely a meta moment, and it was at that moment that my frustration, when the bullets started flying, and then my frustration became delight, and then it was like, oh shit, it's on now. Now, I bought it on Blu-ray sight unseen. The special features made it worth it. There's a theatrical cut and an extended cut on here.
How many minutes were added on?
Actually, it comes out to about, I want to say 8-9 minutes of footage, which it adds nothing to the plot or the film.
Is there more explosions?
But he does drop the MF bomb. so yeah, that totally made it worth it. But here's the fun thing about watching the behind-the-scenes stuff on this one. They talked to the screenwriter. Bruno has passed away, but they talked to the lady who wrote the screenplay. Apparently, this was inspired by Crocodile Dundee.
I can see that now. I can see that now with the stupid hat and all that shit.
That's where this all started. And she's like, somewhere along the way, what started off as kind of like a fun homage to Crocodile Dundee became something completely different than what I originally intended. And it's like, no shit. So the interview with her was spectacular. And she, actually, apparently her and Bruno were very close friends for like their entire filmmaking career. And when she got out of the business, Bruno stayed in the business and continued to make films. But they went on vacations together, and she was actually there for Bruno's last days, and she talks about that. The name of the documentary on the Blu-ray is called Cigarettes in Heaven.
Sounds appropriate. B's got a note for us.
Okay, so you know how you guys were saying that you've seen all these actors before, but
Yes.
you don't know where they're from?
Yeah.
They all come from 3 movies, all of them, the 3 same. And that is Robo War,
Okay.
Top Game,
Yeah.
and The Last Shark.
Well,
We have not done The Last Shark yet, have we?
Il Finale Squalo. No, Bruno did Cruel Jaws. We did Cruel Jaws. We did
Yeah.
not do The Last Shark, but I own it
Well,
on
you-
Blu-ray already. So
Well, you can count on that coming for our summer creature features, which you guys love. So
yeah. So
What else?
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. All
All
right.
3 of those movies, every side character that's in this film that's named were in all 3 of those films together.
Well,
Top
there you
Game,
go.
Robo War, and The Last Shark. All in the same, like, they all have like 5 films. 3 of them are those 3 films.
at least
there you go.
Bruno was loyal to his cast. If they
Oh,
stuck
yeah.
it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I have more notes.
So, but before you get to those, there's one thing that that's so stupid, is they go through the trouble of saving the prisoners,
Yeah.
and then he goes on his Mike Ransom scorched earth thing, and he comes back to the truck, and all the prisoners that they saved got shot up anyway by Frost.
But they captured the girl so that they could have the standoff in the house with the bad guy.
You got 3 seconds to drop it. You're a dead man, hero.
They needed to wrap it all up. We didn't need that many happy endings, just 2. So
I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
okay, so it can be done. Okay, so Brent Huff did 3 films with Bruno. He did Strike Commando 2, Cop Game, and this one.
Which now we have reviewed all of them.
Yes, we have. And I just want to read this quote to you. One reviewer of this film described it as a slow-motion Brent Huff unloading millions of rounds of ammunition while screaming. And I think that sums it up
yeah.
perfectly. We covered the Crocodile Dundee stuff over there and everything else that I had.
And bravo.
So,
Because it's silly. It's Strike Commando. But it's not.
it very easily could have been Strike Commando 3.
It should have been. I mean, really should have been. They should have got rid of the whole crocodile motif fucking thing they had going on with them.
They'd already
Call
bought
them-
the wardrobe.
It doesn't fucking matter. They spent $2 on it, all right? You're in fucking Philippines filming this shit. You
Yeah,
know?
but Brent Huff is tall, so they had to locate wardrobe that would fit him.
They made that shit. Their hands craftsmanship right there in the Philippines. There's a fucking Walmart. If I could buy that shit.
Now I'm going to say that there is extensive use of paper mache for the burned up corpses and the giant head that's in the cave that they go falling in through. So I love that little detail. Like they actually tried to build a set that wasn't made of prefabricated hut panels. And Mike Ransom hates huts. If there's a hut anywhere near him, that shit is not going to be left standing. I know this was exactly the kind of Bruno Mattei film that you wanted to review. I
Yes,
know that
I love these.
You found this one. So gush, tell me how much you love this.
Oh, it's already been said. I already gushed. You know me. I'm a man of few words. I don't need to wax poetic about this shit. If there's an infinite ammo cheat, if there's Asian NPCs to be shot up, and there's scorched earth, it's beautiful. I love it.
Mike Ransom is your man.
Yes, or Sam Wood in this case.
I I have no idea how many more of these Filipino exploitation films that he did that were supposed to be set in Vietnam, but I'm in for all of them. I just want to say that right now.
I think this may have been the last one.
Well, this was '89, so
Sadly.
I guess that kind of makes sense. And then he tried to, he changed genres, and he failed.
Well, this is a Vincent Dawn movie, which typically Vincent Dawn does the horror stuff.
Yes,
which kind
yes.
of caught me by surprise.
He's got so many aliases; it's hard to keep up with at this point.
I forgot too. Wait, does Vincent Dawn do the action? Oh fuck, it doesn't matter.
Actually, I was going to say, I thought Vincent Dawn did, what was Terminator 2, Shocking Dark. I thought that was a Vincent Dawn film as well. But
yeah, but that's supposed to be kind of horror.
Yeah.
Sci-fi horror, whatever. You know, like, Shocking Dark and, what's it, Hell the Living Dead? Is that what it was?
Yeah. The one with the janitors that are elite commando team. Look, I like the Bruno horror stuff. It's terrible, but at the same time, it's like exactly, once you've seen one of them, you know exactly what you're getting on all the rest of them. And he doesn't stray from the formula. It's always dumb as hell. and there is like neon colored blood everywhere. There was no shortage of ammunition in this one. If Bruno had a $20 budget for this film, and that's a guesstimate there because there's no published numbers on that, I guarantee you he spent 18 of it on blanks.
Oh, easy, yeah. Now, one thing we did note is he did reload twice in this movie, which is the first time we ever seen this in a Mike Ransom-esque style movie. He reloads the grenade launcher once, and then he reloads for the final shootout with
the Austrian guy,
yeah.
And well, the Austrian guy reloaded too.
Yeah.
That was actually the most competent bit of editing in this film. And there's one last scene I've got to talk about. When he's shooting the big villain at the end, and he's like saying the names of the soldiers as he's pulling the trigger, each one, and he's going through, and they've done it in slow motion, so it's like really distorted audio. But the best part is he runs out of bullets, and he goes, "And the others." And all the others. At that point, I was laughing so hard I fell off the couch. I was
too. It's like saying, etc.
And those other guys.
It's a lot of fun.
If
you liked any of the Strike Commando movies, you will like this as well. It's the exact same thing. They just changed the name.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's a recommend for me. I've already bought it, so I'm doomed. The special features make it worth it. They're in Italian, but they're subtitled, but they're an interesting, fascinating read into the mindset that went on behind this, and how when Bruno started a project, you can guarantee it was not going to resemble anything like what they originally set out to make.
At least on the writer's mind, Bruno's mind.
She's talking about how, well, there's the script that you start off with, and then when you actually see the final product and you see how changed it is, you don't know what to think. And I'm thinking, yes!
You got anything else?
I enjoyed the shit out of this. I look forward to another Bruno film sometime in the near future. So
Well, we'll see if we can't make that happen. See you guys the next time.
We'll talk to you then.
I already closed it out.
Yes, close it out again.
We'll see you guys the next time.